99% of YouTubers are destroying their chances of growing their channel because they're making an incredibly simple mistake. So in this video, I'm going to show you what the mistake is, why you should switcharoo, and what the Hollywood bonus tip is that you need to know about. So let's first of all look at what actually is the issue. But if I said to you I can make your mum go wow, you'd think I'm probably mad. But let me show you what I mean. I'll make your mum go wow. But it's all about understanding ambigrams. Something I discovered after successfully running several YouTube channels, and it's become evident that most YouTubers don't seem to understand this. And it's about them doing the basics, but doing it back to front. They need to know about the old switcheroo. And just one simple change, you can go from this to this. So to help you solve the lack of views on your channel, it's about ambigrams. An ambigram is about turning things on their head, and yet it's still making sense. And let me show you how this works. So we're going to go from mom to wow. And that's where this strategy really works, when you turn things on their head. Okay, so let's show you what I mean by turning some of the basics on their head. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go through the basic process that you've probably done with your video. And it all starts by your filming and editing. So you start recording on your phone or on your camera, various footage, and then you edit out the fluff afterwards, and then you upload it to YouTube. So the first process, filming and editing. And then YouTube normally asks for a title and description. So at this point you think in terms of what would be a good title, what would perhaps encourage people to look at the video, and also a description. Maybe you do some keyword research as well. So at this stage, this would be a case of title, and it would be something like this. So title and description. And finally, now you've uploaded the video and you've got your title and description, you've got your lovely video that everyone's going to want to watch, you realise then you need to have a thumbnail. And the YouTube will either give you the option of having a thumbnail as a clip from the video, or maybe you can perhaps jazz it up a bit and go to Canva and add maybe, say, a few of those title words on the thumbnail itself, and then hope that that works too. So you produce your thumbnail and you try and make it so that it catches people's attention to click. So you film and edit, you then come up with a title and description, and then you've got your thumbnail. But it's all wrong, wrong. It's all the wrong order. And this is where ambigrams come in. Because what you've been doing is a totally wrong order. And let's just do now what that switcheroo said. And now we have the right order. You need to produce the thumbnail first. And once you've got your thumbnail, you then need the title. And once you've got your title and your thumbnail, you need to make sure they work together to make intrigue, to make people want to click, to raise a question, to get curiosity. Now, you should not have filmed and edited anything yet, because all you've got at the moment is an idea. And once you've got your thumbnail and you've got your idea and you've got your title, and you've done your keyword research, at that point you can start thinking about planning your video, putting together the script, putting together how you're going to film it, how you're going to edit it, and then you can do the filming and editing. Now, why is it that way round? Well, that's the way everyone else is doing it that's succeeding. Because if you don't get the clicks in the first place, and if you don't get the intrigue, then no matter what you've done with your video, no matter how much editing you've done, no matter how great the content is, no one's going to see it. And if no one sees it and it doesn't get a very good click-through rate, then Google won't recommend it on its homepage. And the reason why you need to produce the thumbnail first is it's the most important factor in the whole process. Most of the time should be spent on the thumbnail. And that's where Hollywood and Netflix spend their time. They come up with ideas and they make sure that the posters and the thumbnails used on, say, Netflix is intriguing to get people in the first place to take a look. And that's where YouTubers should be spending a lot of their budget, as Netflix and Hollywood do. A poor thumbnail means no clicks. No clicks means no one sees the rest of the process. So how can you make incredibly clickable thumbnails? Well, Hollywood has a secret as to how you can do it. And I discovered it and actually put together this video here that will show you what Hollywood does to make video posters and videos themselves clickable. So don't miss this video. I'll see you next on there.